Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Today we are going to read Earth Changes once again. Once again, be sure to look at the text feature that the author is giving your attention to. Be sure to look at any bold print. Be sure to use your reading comprehension skills as we read along with the text. Today we will be looking at comparing and contrasting two different texts on the same topic. So we already read Water's Awesome Wonder. Now we're reading Earth Changes. We will make some comparisons and we'll look at some contrasting statements, okay? Earth Changes by Lewis Carroll. Introduction. More than 2/3 of Earth's surface is covered in water. Air is all around us. Wind is moving air. Water and wind are important resources. Stop. Resources. These resources are natural, meaning the sun, the rain, hail, sleet, snow. Those are the Earth's natural resources coming down to Earth, okay? Very good. Here we go. They are also powerful forces of nature that shape our world. So shape our world, again, which is figurative language. Paragraph 2. Over time, flowing water wears away the surrounding rock and soil. When water breaks apart Earth's surfaces, it is called weathering. When those bits of rock are washed away, it is called erosion. Wind also causes weather and erosion. Weathering and erosion change the way Earth looks. What is the definition of weathering? Yes.
When water breaks up Earth's surface, it is called weathering.
Very good. What is the definition of erosion? Yes.
When those bits of rock are washed away, it is called erosion.
Very good. So, and weathering is being broken down, and then an erosion is being carried away. Okay? At the bottom where we have the caption next to these pictures the author is trying to show you, water and wind are powerful forces. They change the way the earth looks. How does the author describe his view on how wind and water affects earth? What word does he use? Yes. Powerful. Very good. He uses the word powerful. Okay? How does water change earth? So what answer are we going to find here in this paragraph? Yes.
How does the water change Earth?
How water is changing the earth. Here we go. Paragraph 3. Oceans, rivers, lakes, and streams cover earth. Ocean water slowly wears away the shoreline. Ocean waves crashing against rocks also cause erosion. Moving water slowly carves the edges of a riverbank over time. In this way, the Colorado River formed the Grand Canyon over millions of years. Paragraph 3, which waters are we talking about? Yes.
Ocean water.
Ocean water, what else? Yes.
Rivers and streams cover Earth.
Very good. We're talking about oceans, rivers, lakes, and streams. And how does the author describe the ocean? As crashing against the rocks. So now you're seeing how these rocks are being shaped. It's constant water crashing against it. And remember, the sun is beating down and the wind is coming. Okay? Sometimes water can change the land quickly. Storms can bring so much rain that rivers and lakes overflow. Overflow meaning that it's too much. It comes out way too much. The water runs over the land. This is called a flood. Rushing floodwater pushes things in its way. It changes the way the land looks. Now, we here live in Florida, so we've seen floods before, right?
Yeah.
From a hurricane, when a hurricane comes and it brings down all that rain and the feeder bands are coming in, and by the time you look outside your house, what do you see?
Flood.
A whole bunch of water that keeps rising and rising and rising. So that's when they say that can happen quickly. But when we were reading Water's Awesome Wonder, it said that the Grand Canyon was formed over a period of time. All right, so sometimes it can happen quickly, and sometimes it can take millions of years. All right. How does wind change Earth? In this paragraph, what are we reading about? Yes, the wind. Here we go. Paragraph 5. Let's read. The wind can be a gentle breeze that lifts heights in the sky, but blowing wind also shapes rocks and soil. Stop. The author described the breeze. Yes. Gentle. Very good. How does the author describe the wind? Yes. Yes, blowing. Here we go. It lifts small bits and moves them elsewhere. This is called wind erosion. The results of wind erosion can look very strange and very beautiful. What happens as a result of wind erosion? Yes.
Very strange and very beautiful.
The wind can make the Grand Canyon or sand dunes look like this, and it is very beautiful in the end. Paragraph 6, wind erosion is not good for farmers' crops. Wind blows away the top layer of soil. That layer has things in it that help plants grow. How can we control wind and water? Paragraph 7, walls can be built around rivers that flood when it rains heavily. A wall can also keep ocean waves from striking land. These walls can protect property. Paragraph 8, trees can help slow wind erosion and protect farmers' crops. Tree blocks the wind from blowing away soil. Tree roots also keep soil from washing away. In paragraph 6, we read about a problem. What was it? Yes. Very good, that the farmers don't like wind erosion because it blows away the topsoil and it affects their crops. But now when we read paragraph 8, we see a solution. What is it? Yes.
That people build walls that can keep the wind.
Very good. So in my thought process, I'm thinking if I'm a farmer and wind erosion is a problem, and I know that trees slow down wind erosion, what would I do? Most likely build more trees around my crops, right? To keep that wind erosion away, all right? So for every problem, our goal is to try to find a solution. Can all problems have a solution? No, they don't, all right? So as we see a picture of a levee, walls called levees help protect against flooding, and we were reading about this in paragraph 7. Okay. Let's look at the conclusion. Here we go. Paragraph 9. Erosion and storms occur naturally. They are nature at work. Sometimes moving water and wind shape beautiful canyons. Sometimes rocks with amazing shapes are formed. Sometimes things can get damaged. Scientists are working hard to find ways to lessen the damage that water and wind can cause. Look at the picture the author is showing us. Let's read the caption. It says, wind and water created this painted cliff formation in Australia. Now, if we're thinking back to Water's Awesome Wonder, wind and water created what? The Grand Canyon. And isn't that also a beautiful formation?
Yeah.
All right, good. If we look back on the story, Water's Awesome Wonder, we will also hear the author say that the canyon was carved more than 5 million years by the mighty forces of nature. So we also heard that in this current text, Earth Changes, the author stated that very last sentence, it says, they are also powerful forces of nature that shape our world. So you see, we have two different texts on a similar topic, and they're both kind of using the same verbiage, okay? And then they're both showing you photographs of how water and wind changed the formation of the earth. And both passages are talking about how the water and the wind is affecting nature. So again, just to summarize, we're looking at how both passages on the effects of the earth being changed are the same and how they're a little different. How we were speaking about some changes can occur fast and some changes can occur slowly. And we were talking about how the formation can be changed by the wind and the water and how beautiful that it can look in the end. Any questions? Very good. Take the book to your seat. Check your compare and contrast anchor chart. When you compare, you explain ways that characters, settings, or events are similar, alike, or the same. When you contrast, you explain ways that characters, settings, or events are different. Compare and contrast two different texts on the same topic. First, read the text and determine the most important points the author makes. Next, determine which points in the text are similar. Lastly, determine which points in the text are different. So behind me, we are looking at a Venn diagram, and we've read the stories now, Water's Awesome Wonders and Earth Changes. And I just had you read Water's Awesome Wonder again to get a better refresher in your mind, okay? Topics the same in the story, yes?
Both tell facts and information about weather and erosion.
Both provide facts about erosion and weathering. Good. What else? Give me another way that they're the same. Yes.
They both make something beautiful.
Okay. Both talk about a beautiful formation of rocks as a result of wind and water. Good. How are they different?
Water's Awesome Wonder talks about the Colorado River, but Earth Changes talks about oceans, rivers, lakes, and streams.
Very good. So in Water's Awesome Wonder, it was very specific and just talking about the Colorado River. And in Earth Changes, it was talking about the oceans, the rivers, the lake, many different things. Okay? Are they different? Yes.
Water's Awesome Wonder has a map, but Earth Changes doesn't.
Water's Awesome Wonder provided a map. And in Earth Changes, it did not give us a specific location. How else are they different? Yes.
Water's Awesome Wonder has a map, but Earth Changes doesn't.
Water's Awesome Wonder provided a map. And in Earth Changes, it did not give us a specific location. Good.
Water's Awesome Wonder has figurative language in it, and about Earth Changes has figurative language in the beginning.
So both authors used figurative language in the text. One is talking about the mighty forces of nature. The other one is talking about the powerful forces of nature.
Yes, very good.
Water also wanted is to produce the leader as Earth changes inform the leader.
Okay, so as far as the author's purpose, Water's Awesome Wonder, it was giving us some facts, but its main goal was trying to persuade us to go to the Colorado River to see this canyon formation. And in Earth Changes, it was mainly just giving us facts and information about the Earth.
Go.
So how are they different? Yes.
Water also wonder talks about with sand and mudslides accumulate even more water. And Earth's changes talks about ocean, rivers, lakes, and streams cover Earth.
So in Water's Awesome Wonders, they're discussing sand and mudslides, and in the Earth Changes, more so the water with the oceans, the rivers, and the lakes. Yes.
Earth Changes talks about why farmers doesn't like wind erosion, but in Waters also wonder they don't.
Very good. This book talks about how the wind erosion is affecting the farmers, and this one did not say how the wind erosion was affecting farmers or crops or anything. So now we can see some changes between Water's Awesome Wonder and Earth's Changes, and we can also see some similarities in them both. Any questions?